best of the morning X
With Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
99 X.
We're talking about
Dares.
some wild dares because this guy in Canada got breast implants for a $100,000 dare. Some other people who are interviewed in this magazine, some other dares. They talked to a guy who said he could drink 2 gallons of milk in 20 minutes. He won and then threw up for an hour afterwards. Here's a guy who, this is smart, at a 4th of July party, someone bet me that I couldn't hold a lit bottle rocket in my mouth.
Oh, no.
And then, so now he has no mouth, I'm
Of course, the
assuming?
bottle, the bottle rocket blew hot sparks all over my face, leaving red dots and white burn blisters. There is this one. This is kind of funny. This one we could do. This one, somebody dared him to wear a Spam suit to a basketball game.
A Spam suit?
Took
What does that
9 cans of Spam, sliced the meat, like thinly, and then glued the Spam all over his suit, and then sat in the stands at a basketball game. That one I could see us doing.
I dare you to.
Major stink.
The next bet, maybe the loser has to wear a Spam suit, and then this one's gross. Ooh. His buddies in the Marine Corps bet him $290 that he wouldn't hammer a nail through his scrotorial area.
Oh.
That just sent chills. Hey, for how much?
$290.
What kind of an idiot would do that?
Someone who needed
A
the
guy,
money, I
what kind of
guess.
idiot? A guy who's in the Marine Corps. There you go.
I can't think of anything. We had a sound. I had this sound class in college that wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I couldn't get out of it, so I had to take it anyway. And you had to do like all these effects and things for plays in the drama department.
Special effects.
Not really special effects, but everything from just soundtrack, backtrack music, anything going on with noise.
Okay.
And someone dared me to walk into the play as it was happening on the final night. Just go into it. We're on the side of the stage. I dare you.
You mean walk on stage?
Just go on in the middle of the play.
In the middle of the play?
Like they're doing a scene, you go on and go out and pick something up off the table, like you're in the scene and come back. So that's nothing, though. That's
kind of funny.
It was
Yeah,
fun,
I can
and no
see.
one really knew what was going on.
Jimmy, I haven't had any dares like that where someone's dared you to do something.
There were so many college dares. They're all just blurry.
No, I'm not a daring dude. I mean, I've made
Or
bets.
bet.
We've made bets.
I still have to pay back my bet, by the way, with Luke, who
Right.
should be back soon.
Yeah. Let's see
I
what
don't
we
know.
got.
Fram, you've never been dared to do anything?
Not anything drastic like that.
Let's see what. Hey, Roxanne.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
What'd you do?
I guess I was in my early teens, and my family was visiting SeaWorld in California, and they had the dolphin show where part of the skit was that this guy was playing a tourist and he fell into the water, and then they came over with the dolphins to save him. Well, we had seen someone before from the stands actually jump in to save this guy, not knowing it was part of the skit. So my brother dares me to do it, and I did.
You jumped into the dolphin pool?
Yeah.
In the middle of the show?
Yeah, well, it came time, and I'm sitting here, and got to get my courage up, and this is it. And so it was just like a couple of steps. I went off the top railing, zoom, into the pool.
And so
a
the
good
guy
dare.
who was supposed to jump in and save, I thought, what the hell's going on?
Well, yeah, they're coming around, and so then, when that happened, people, people from the show that were, close to the audience come opening the gate, and they come running over and get out, it's part of the show, and the whole bit. And
Thanks,
so,
Roxanne.
Thank you.
That's a good dare.
Now, I'm going to guess that we're going to have to rely on guys mostly for the real outlandish ones because women have a certain sensibility about them. Guys, especially when they're
They
in
know when to
college and
stop.
stuff, they don't. Yeah, the guys are maniacs.
Paul?
What
Did
was
you have
your
a dare?
dare?
Yeah,
What was it?
I walked naked into a Waffle House.
You walked
2 months
naked?
ago.
Hang on, say that again.
Yeah, walked naked.
Into a Waffle House.
Yeah,
Which one?
in Statesboro.
Who dared you?
About 6 guys.
What was the? What did they give you for doing it?
Nothing, just drunk.
It was just it's a guy thing.
So you walked in, and what did you do?
I was just butt naked with a hat on.
You disrobed completely.
Yeah,
You-
And
so you walked in. you didn't
Anybody
disrobe-
notice?
everybody.
Did anybody notice?
No, there was
Guy
only like
naked at a
4
Waffle
waitresses
House.
working.
The
No,
way he's
about
telling the
it.
story, no one even noticed.
No, there was like 4 waitresses. That's about it, though.
and what'd they do?
Just kind of stared and said, I think you need some clothes on.
scattered,
Okay.
smothered, and covered. Whole new meaning.
And top.
Yeah, and chunked.
Thanks.
All right.
We'll see. Well, he's a storyteller.
Yeah, really. That guy really knows how to make it exciting. By the way, people wanting to see the guy, Brian Zembick, the man with breasts, if you want to see it, just pick up the new issue of Maxim, the July-August issue.
Gene?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I actually ate a can of snuff, a can of Skull
You
for
ate
$50.
a complete can?
A complete can. I was sick for about a week.
For $50?
For $50.
I would have held out for a little more money.
Well, I was only like 16 years old, so I didn't know any better.
Who dared you?
A couple of my friends. The bad part about it is, though, is my dad dips the stuff, so every time he opens the can, I get sick to my stomach.
Oh, that is vile.
It is terrible.
Todd the butler ran in and said we
Something
needed to do
just
this
came
one.
in.
This one's much more important than the
What did you do?
song.
I
Steve,
ate a dog turd for $120.
God, Jimmy. You ate a dog turd.
Yep.
You sound like Billy Bob Thornton.
Where
Jimmy, you
were
just
you when
snorted.
you ate this dog turd?
I was over at one of my buddies' house, man. We were face, man. We were drunk. We were bad drunk.
I'm guessing Eatsies doesn't feature dog turds. You just found one outside?
We found one outside.
now listen to this guy. Do you, for 1 second, not believe this guy's story?
Absolutely.
believe it.
I believe him.
Anybody I've ever talked to on this show, this guy, I believe, ate a dog turd.
For how much money?
$150.
And you were inebriated.
Yep.
Was it one of those crystallized turds, or was it...
No, it was still kind of soggy. It was bad.
I don't need this
Wait,
in the
Barnes,
morning.
hang on. There's some more questioning.
No.
here. What
What
did
do
it
you need
taste
to
like?
know?
Hang on. What does that taste
Jimmy,
like?
you have a
right.
sad life if you need to know more.
Come on, everybody. We all have
What
heard the
does
expression
dog
that
do
tastes like dog.
Taste like?
What does it taste like?
It's really indescribable. I mean, it's just a horrible taste. It's like I guess it tastes like it smells. It's nasty.
Did you get sick?
Well, I not at the time when I kind of sobered up and realized what I did. It just made me sick. I wasn't sick at the time, because I was pretty liquored up. But
did you just eat it plain, or do you spread it on a wheat thin? I mean, what do you?
no, I just swallowed it. I mean, I didn't chew it up. I just stuck it in my
Is that
mouth
enough
and
for you?
swallowed
Maybe you
it.
stuff it into some pita bread.
Is that enough for you now? Please.
You need to come down and hang out with Jimmy for an afternoon. You guys have a lot in common.
I wanted to ask Leslie if she wanted to go out for lunch or something.
Is this a...
Hey, well,
You gonna go to the Humane Society? Where are you going?
Go to the Humane
No.
Society.
That's what I planned on.
Hey, no,
right, hold
this
on.
man. Wait a minute, hold it. Here's a guy who's got guts.
Yeah.
Here's a guy who calls
Here's a guy
up.
who doesn't listen to the show, who doesn't know that I'm married.
Well,
What,
but
you can't go to lunch with a guy with a
You can't go to
listener?
lunch with me?
Okay, Barnes, I'll go to lunch with him if you go to lunch with another
He's
one of our
asking
listeners.
you.
Hang
He's
on
not
a minute.
asking. Jimmy and I always go to lunch with listeners. Fram,
hold
where
on
are
a
you?
second.
You go to lunch by yourself with a female.
Hold
oh,
on.
yeah, that'll work,
Management.
Jimmy.
Hi,
That'll work.
Lanny.
Yes, good
hey,
morning.
It's us on the air.
Hi.
Hi. We have a gentleman on the phone who would like to just have a lunch with Leslie.
A lunch with Leslie.
Hi,
This is the guy
Steve?
who ate a dog turd earlier today.
Oh, yeah, let's qualify that.
What's the purpose of having lunch?
I don't know. Ask him. Steve.
So what's his name, Steve?
You scared him off. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. So what would be the purpose of having lunch with my bride there?
I don't know. I just thought she was a nice person, and just wanted to have lunch with her.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there were business involved, I would have no problem with that. But just they're schlepping around and having lunch with somebody, I probably wouldn't be too keen on that deal.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. Yeah, why not?
Sounds like there's two people on the phone.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no increase in revenue coming in. There's no
That's right.
there's no
Make me some more
business
money.
point to it. A casual lunch
So
with some guy
I just can't go for just a lunch.
Well, I'll tell you what you do if you want to send me your a complete background on yourself, and then we'll do a police check on you.
Okay,
see if you're,
I'll
some
send you my
kind of,
police record. There's only a few things on there.
Yeah, do him a
we won't
favor.
mention-
what are the few things?
I would prefer not to mention that.
Well, then see, we prefer for her not to have lunch with you. You're kind of a shady character there.
A shady character.
Yeah.
What, a guy eats one dog turd and he's labeled shady for life?
I eat one dog turd and I'm labeled as a shady character.
Well, were you in the movie Deliverance at all?
Hey, those are strong words from a guy from Alabama.
Wait a minute now. I'm not from Alabama.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't grow up. I grew up there.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you're raised in Alabama. Yeah.
But I was raised in a metropolitan city. I was born and raised in Japan, and I'm a worldwide character, baby.
Yeah,
Steve,
you were born in Japan.
Your cousins, close to your cousins.
Hey, Steve.
I don't mind if Les wants to go out and have lunch with someone of pedigree standards. I probably would be open to discussion on that program. But anyway. I've got 3 lines holding here, guys. I got a business to run, and I'm vacuuming the floor. So
I can't go out to lunch with Leslie.
Probably not. No. That hurts, I know, but she's a busy lady.
All righty.
See you guys later.
And Steve, if you do send that stuff over to us, your police record, do us a favor, don't lick the envelope.
You're on the best of the Morning X.
Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.